Nice help by McCormick. That's Manic trying to tap it. What a save. Right to Baycott, to Black. And Carolina with his biggest moment so far.
And Manic is hurt too. 11 three-pointers made in the first two matchups this season.
That is the key too. Excuse me, Jim, the guards. How do you contain Davis's ability to blow by? Davis beats the corner to Black. And the three is good. On the floor, his brother's having a great career. At Cameron. There's Baycott. Nice follow. That's what he does. That's Black.
Made it right there. Looking young like you, Raph.
He's stronger than me. 10-2 run. Davis. Nice to Black. They left him wide open, and he hits it. Easily. Enters in.
And the rebound is snagged by Baycott as Drame ends up on his backside. Davis gives it up for Black. The spin on Eddard, and the finish off the wall. Jose, head and shoulders fake. Slapping at the ball. Terrific defender, Leaky Black. Up ahead. Cash. Layup. That's end-to-end action for Leaky.
Most wanted. 8/7 Central on CBS. It's streaming on Paramount Plus. Baycott missed the dunk. And right there to follow is Leaky Black. So you're not under 2 minutes. You can't look at it. It's 2:02.
Yep.
That's a break for North Carolina. Sohan on Baycott. Gives it up. Black. Nice. Black scores. On the drive. 0 for 8 is Lewis. Baycott another rebound. Black. On the run out. And that is a goal-10 counted. Kolick for 3. That's been the story for Marquette. Now Manic on the run out. Got 2 running with him. And he leaves it for Black, who lays it in.
Inside to Aluma. Murphy gets a clean look. That's one thing you haven't said about North Carolina. They're not getting many clean looks. So that Leaky Black got fouled there. How about the first Davis's points? His point at halftime to Holly Rowe. What a lot. How much contact was that? Maybe because you lost the ball, it's considered incidental. Doesn't look incidental. Up a couple of legs, bounces to Leaky Black.
Where he was on the floor, and knowing that Brady Manic is not a shot blocker, he can score over the top of Manic, although he gives up 2 inches inside.
North Carolina with that win at Duke. Went 7-3 on the road in ACC play this season. 8-3 in all road games. It's Black for the quick strike. Right here by Carolina. Here's Love. Rebounded away inside by Leaky Black. Here's Davis.
And that's what did Virginia in the first game as well. You worked it hard defensively, but then you give up the offensive rebound. And now North Carolina has you in a situation where you're going to have to play defense for another 20 seconds.
A lot of North Carolina fans in attendance in Brooklyn. They've enjoyed this first half. Here's Black. Yeah, hits it. ACC men's tournament rolling into the semifinals. Of course, the championship game on Saturday evening right here from Brooklyn. Black, nicely done, kissing that one on compared to last season. That ball game he had against Virginia with those 15 points, that was a big-time performance. Leaky Black baseline, scoops it up and in. He's had a magnificent night. Love with a deep 3. Tipped by Baycott, followed by Black.
Needs a second, Corey, to get open.
And Dre, when you consider Buddy Boeheim, and he always gets the attention of the best defender on the opposing team, he has to find, open opportunities as such to be able to get his shots off. Mistake by Leaky Black on that possession.
Jim Boeheim was telling us before the game how tough the other teams are guarding Buddy Boeheim this year. The other stuff later, but go out there and enjoy the night. You've earned it. Swider, his first miss. Love puts it on the deck. Nice look in the corner. Black is open. His second 3 of the night.
NC State trying to stem a 7-0 run. Sebron, that shot bothered. Wolfpack surprisingly just 1-9 at home in conference play this year. They've lost 7 of 8 overall. Black the hammer on the baseline drive.
Up on the play. Things were looking a little grim.
but he's stuck with it. His dad played at Louisville. Jason Osborne played in the mid-90s for the Cardinals.
And again, Mike Pegues may not have superstars, but he's got a lot of bodies. And he's already played 11 guys in this game. He's not afraid to change the rotation. Wide open, Leaky Black. West has it knocked away by Davis. Love to Black for the finish.
Western Carolina, second on the team in assists. Almost a 3-to-1 assist turnover ratio. He is really good with the ball.
And again, the bench a big factor for the Cardinals with all the bodies Mike Pegues uses. Beautiful.
Needs to let go. They can't afford to have him in foul trouble.
2 fouls on each team.
But the turnovers continue to be a story for Pitt.
Yep. Here's Davis. Leaky Black open for 3. Knocks it down. 11-3 of the year for Black.
Yeah. Well, he saw the ball go in the basket, Wes, and so now suddenly he's playing with some confidence on the offensive end.
Leaky Black throws in another 3. Well, here's Cleveland.
Caleb Love 0 for 5 from beyond the arc after being 6 for 8 the other day.
And he's got 2 field goals and just 4 points. Carolina does not have a double-figure score yet in the ballgame. Here is Black, layup and 1. For the 3rd time in the last 4 meetings against these Tar Heels, and Dan, they're going to win for the 2nd straight time in Chapel Hill.
They need his senior leadership today. They need someone to make a shot.
That's what they need. Someone to make a shot. Someone to get to the free throw line. Put some type of pressure on North Carolina attacking the basket. Not settling for jump shots on every possession. But give North Carolina credit for getting the job done early defensively.
Tar Heels very good from three-point land. They hit 38%. 4 of their players make at least 40%. Down the lane, Black. And that's going to roll in as a few games ago. Batted away right to Caleb Love. North Carolina wants to push that tempo. Black with the slam.
I think it's a good coaching move by Brad Brownell to leave Collins on the floor with 3. I think you have to trust him. Let's see if North Carolina will go right at him. I think Clemson's defense on Brady Manick has been outstanding also in the first 20 minutes.
It's not often you see a shooter like him put up an air ball, which he did in the first half.
Where he can be a factor, right? And get him off the bounce to get to the free throw line, then a mid-short range jumper at the front of the rim.
Hall with a look from 3. Hall gets a look for 3. He hit his first from deep, but has missed his last 2. Harder to do as the legs go throughout the game.
Have missed 7 of their last 9 shots, and they just turned it over. R.J. Davis.
Carolina this season has not always reacted particularly well to pressure, but that was a great
Of that defense, knocking down his first field goal since the early going.
and that's where he can really be a handful because he can be a playmaker in the middle of that zone.
You mentioned Auburn. We'll see them next week. College game day. Auburn, #1 team in the country, escaped Georgia today. Texas A&M coming in next Saturday. Carolina needing something better.
Leaky Black with a strong. We talk about the 2 different voices. If Mike Pegues is coaching a team for the first 6 games, and during that time Chris Mack is unable to have any contact with the team, you're talking about 3 weeks where you don't hear from the head coach who put in everything in the preseason, etc. Then, of course, Chris Mack comes back right when you're playing Michigan State. You lose that game. And I'm sure that causes a little bit of a divide amongst the team.
Black swishes it in. It's the transfer from Miami draining that one. He struggled against Duke. Just 1 for 4, 3 points in 18 minutes. Let's see if he's a hot hand tonight.
But one of the things that Coach Pegues told us about earlier is Leaky Black knocks down his.
Ray Davis lost it to R.J. Davis. North Carolina opening up a 42-37 advantage. And Love into the corner and swished in by Leaky Black.
But Caleb's
at 81. Love back to Baycott. Tied up on the baseline. Got it free for Black. Yes! A three-pointer.
How big?
Smith knocks it down.
Unafraid. Got a shot blocked. Foul called in the last possession. He's unafraid. He's someone you want shooting the ball, basketball. He doesn't care who's in the building right now.
He's got all 5 for the Pack.
There's not many guys like this young man in the league, regardless of freshman or sophomore, any position player.
5 to go. North Carolina has controlled this one all afternoon, led by 25 at halftime, and has knocked down 15 threes. Rolls down for Leaky Black.
From Manic. North Carolina's in the white, Boston College in the traveling gray, and the Tar Heels will have the ball to start the game. (13-6) record on the season. Looking in the corner to start it with a 3, and they follow.
You want to kind of work this defense a little bit. North Carolina hasn't been the best defensive team so far. They've been really inconsistent. They've been great at home, but they've been really inconsistent. And you need to move them and get them moving your body and moving the ball. If you're going to move one pass and quick shot, you better make it.
Carolina by 8 here in the first half. On a skip for Leaky Black. Gets it to go.
Great sign.
So we send the Garcia family our best.
Prayers to the family, safe travels home with that young man, and we hope he gets back to North Carolina safe and sound.
Carolina back with it midway through the first half, up by 3. They sag off a Leaky Black. 1-2.
He's in the starting lineup, and he's so valuable to his team. That's why he's out there with 3 fouls.
A recovery from him on that.
Oh, absolutely.
Love kicks it. Black rises.
Why not? Why not?
Game against Virginia, 5 of 6 tonight, and 3 made threes. Usher couldn't corral it underneath. Here comes Leaky Black the other way, coast to coast.
Get this defense shifty, get them in mismatches, get clean looks for triples.
Meanwhile, North Carolina 0 for 5 from with is bigs on guards. And oh, by the way, the 5-man for the Irish right now is Nate Leshevsky, who's truly a stretch 4 and a true threat beyond the arc.
Atkinson on the bench with 3 fouls. Notre Dame hasn't really needed him. Leaky Black, the turnaround.
Plus, he doesn't shoot a lot of them, but he shoots a fairly high percentage. And remember, this is a team that on the season, half of its field goal attempts are from beyond the arc.
Tough bounce pass, nice skip. Leaky Black, a 3, sure. Got a 2.
Fire inside, outside on defense. And that quiets the Carolina crowd that's in here. A mostly Kentucky crowd. They would travel to the moon to watch this team play. Kentucky basketball.
Great foul. It was incredible. Nice cut. Brady, a big cut. I'll tell you this.
He's allowed a couple of heat checks the way he's played in this first half. Davis picked up by Slauson. Entry pass, Garcia looking for Leaky Black.
Big men. That's exactly how you do it. These guards don't want to give you the basketball. Sometimes you got to make them do it.
Leaky Black.
Offensively down low because they're going to double at that point. They're going to force it out of Bacon's hands, and then you just got to recover. You don't need to be selfish or too over the top defensive.
Black again, and that's 2 in a row. Garrison through the trees, Bothwell, corner 3. Big bounce, there's Garcia, the board.
Now you're getting good looks from 3. and your confidence is completely waned. And UNC is going to win.
Off of turnovers for Georgia Tech. And just really not even a forced error. That time, R.J. Davis just falling down, giving up the basketball, which turns into a live ball turnover and points on the other end of the floor for Georgia Tech.
And they go to Baycott. He's working on another potential double-double today. Finds Leaky Black, who steps into the paint. Yellow Jackets by 2 on a push, and it's lost. Back come Love and Davis, the sophomore guards.
Down the stretch, the two Bayham kids, they went for 53 between them. And I'll tell you one thing, Trace Jackson Davis is off the charts for Indiana.
Baycott, double team. Walton, the extra pass to the corner. Leaky Black hits a 3. Actually, they say he had a toe. Dawson Garcia leans in, comes up short, fights for the loose ball on the offensive glass. Tapped around. Leaky Black rolls it in.
Leaky Black and Roy Williams.
Wide open Davis. Black over the top. Second opportunity. Little pump and layup.
We're working on his post entry.
This is Manic. It rims out. Black. Offensive glass.
In the thing, I think.
No sign of Bill Murray here yet, but you never know. The night is young.
There was no help that time by Carolina.
Black gets in.
I mean, Grady Manic is not Baycott.
Underwood missed. Manic has the rebound. Love ahead. Black with a catch.
Player of the year in the Ivy League. Remember, the Ivy League did not play last season, Mount. So most of these guys, up until this is their first Division I game in 616 days.
And on the other side, Caleb Love and Davis, guys that have not. This team had not played for so long, over 600 days before they played a game. But
a Division I opponent, they played Salve Regina, a D3 opponent, as Leaky Black knocks down the jumper.
Loyola campus is that they're going to be better than 8.
Lob to Leaky Black, and there was no defense that time.